When you're blowing your nose. Hey guys, I'm feeling so much better than yesterday. Oh man, I'll tell you what. You know what's awesome now? It's like this is so great. I think Hez is gonna get sick. It was like 60 degrees yesterday. Now it's like 30, and it's raining, and might snow. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. Hez is gonna be standing out there freezing his butthole. I'm gonna love it. Yeah. All right. Anyway, man, I can't wait for Hez to catch cold. Anyway, I was gonna go poo in his stew. So until then, look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Voodoo booty, baby.
damn it. There we go. All right. I just printed this out for Mini Hez. It's this thing his school sent him home with this thing. The Life Saving League from the American Heart Association. And he asked me to print it out for him. And it's a little exercise guide, 25 ways to get moving at home. So yeah, he's like, "Oh, Dad, I really want to do this." And I'm like, "That's awesome." Instead of trying to push him to do things, he wants to do it. So that's cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Voodoo Booty is catching on faster. The news now, Voodoo's cold. Yep. Holy crap, hammer sandwiches. Ladies and gentlemen, Highway Stars first. Good morning, Hez the Fez. Here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right, thank you so much. I love it. My tiny chihuahua life is also here. What's up? Woo-hoo. Hey, Terry Barnes, good morning. Happy Friday. God bless. God bless you, sir. Did you hear about the frauditor that was at a fraudit and locked his keys in his car? He broke 3 windows trying to get out. Let's see. David E. Person, Nerd Girl. Hey. Happy Friday. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Happy Friday indeed. Oh, I am so happy it's Friday. I am so done with this week. And today, and that's the worst part, is that today is another day of it. It's these weather changes. Like, I've had literally, like, people joke about this all the time out here. But literally, this week, we have experienced every freaking season. It's raining right now. It's supposed to get colder. It's 38 degrees right now. It's supposed to get colder throughout the course of the day. And the rain's supposed to turn into snow. So I'm already going to be soaking wet standing out there in the rain as the rain turns into snow. A few days ago, it was raining mud. Literally just raining dirt. Yesterday, it was like 60 degrees the day before yesterday, it was really, really nice. It was almost 60 degrees. In fact, I think it went over 60, like 62 was the high. Then yesterday morning, we started out like that, but it started getting colder and colder and colder until by the time I left work, I was shivering. And now today, it's crazy, crazy, crazy. I didn't have it. Voodoo, quit hitting that button. Anyway, who else is here? Nerd Girl, Tiny, Highway Star. Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? Why did Voodoo cross the road? Because I set an empty bottle of pepper spray in a booby trap. I put him in a box with holes in it and let baby Voodoo fart in.
Dagnabbit, you know what? From now on, whenever I come into something like that, I'm going to assume it must have been you. Because every day I fall for some stupid trap and it turns out you were behind it. I always assume that, it's probably just I have bad luck. But no, it's always Stephen Robertson's fault. I'm going to start keeping an eye. When I find out where you live, then I'm going to poo in your stew. I'm going to poo on your Molly Hatchet records. Yeah, that's right. You heard me. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to, I don't know, man. I'll figure something out. But dagnabbit, if you got a fan, I'll fart in it. How about that? And then your whole house will smell like voodoo farts. Yeah. I love it, man. Ow.
Anyway, what else we got? Hey, NCR News Network in the house. Gold 2269 with bonus joke. Did you know that most deer can jump higher than the average house? Because deer have strong legs and houses can't jump. There's no need to fear. Hezokuai and Jaime Palmetto Bay is here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto Bay appearing on behalf of YouTube. Great news now, Voodoo. I got to make more coffee. You know what it is? I always, because I don't have, because this apartment is so small, I didn't even have room on the counter there. So I got like a mini coffee pot. It's not like a full size coffee pot. So when I make coffee, it's just enough to fill this. And so like I always like to bring coffee with me to work. So I always have to make a new pot. But I always forget to make the second pot. So it's never hot. Hot, hot, hot to trot. You could say yes or not. Maybe. That's all right, because there's no need to fear. I'm in Palmetto Bay, and there's a guy's here. Good morning, Your Honor. I'm in the Free News Now Voodoo. No! I like keeping him locked up. He deserves it. Let's see. Hey, News Now Voodoo, are you feeling better? Also, free the crows and have Hez check in the crows to see if they're armed.
Hey, listen, Jaime. This guy, man, I'm telling you, he's so unfair. Did you know the other day, I told Hez, that, like, his, well, what I did was, did you guys remember cassette tapes? Those old tapes that you listen to music on? Hez has, like, boxes full of those things. So I just started, like, unwinding the tape, just pulling the tape out and chopping it up with his scissors. And he got mad at me. Can you believe it? And he made me clean up my mess. He's a tyrant, man. He's evil. He's no good. Dagnabbit, you know what, Hez? I'm sending the crows after you. Come on, penguins, let's go. Come on, where are the penguins? All right, you armed? Ah, crap! Oh, dagnabbit, you guys almost got me. You're supposed to shoot at Hez. Oh, man, this ain't cool.
Ow. Oh, it's NCR's birthday. How old are you, 93? He's so young. He's sitting there yesterday talking about, I'm going to turn 39. Oh, what? You're a baby then. I was 39 before most of my kids were born, dagnabbit.
Yeah. So what did you want for your birthday? I know. Ladies and gentlemen, NCR's birthday present. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. You like that voodoo booty? Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, my pancreas! Oh no! Ow! Ow!
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, wait, what? You want to? He's volunteering. It's not me. It's what he wants. He wants to do it.
Hello, everybody. I'm a little shy now. Okay. Oh boy, maybe this was a bad idea after all, Mr. Hezekiah. You think so? Okay. I have to have self-confidence. Yay. Okay, I'm gonna try. Oh man, I'm so shy. I don't want to.
You don't have to if you don't want to. It was your idea. If you really want to, that's fine. Everybody here loves you. You'll be fine.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
did good. I think he did great. Round of applause for Baby Voodoo. Let's go. Awesome sauce. Hey, Frauditor Troll Slayer. Hello, everyone. Hello to you. Hey, Frauditor Mania with the 14-month membership milestones at Eagle Nick Audits. Here's your happy dance. All right. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Liberty Troll posted a video of a female bank manager telling him about his special needs daughter. She had no clue he would post that personal information on YouTube. Of course not. My gift is a gift. Everyone was watching Voodoo get tased. Yes. Texas Tim, what's up? Great to see you. Victoria B, happy Friday, all. Happy Friday to you. So happy it's Friday. Happy birthday, HCR. Feel like I'm talking to a celebrity. Yes. Did you hear about the frauditor who locked his keys in his car, was trying to find a coat hanger because it started to rain and his top was down? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh my goodness. Just a moment, guys. All right, I'm here. Oh dear. All right. Hey, Baby Voodoo, can you do the night fever dance?
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you can tell by the way I use my mouth. I'm a woman's man with no time to talk. You think this the way we are? And I've been kicked around since I was born, Daddy. It's all right. It's okay. You can go the other way. We can try to understand because you know that I'm the man. Whether you're a liker or whether you're a biker, you've been staying alive. Staying alive. Whether you're a biker or whether you're a hiker, you've been staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. City, city breaking and everybody's shaking and we're staying alive. I'm going nowhere. Somebody help me. I love you, yeah. All right.
A frauditor was told he really needed to get help with his Dream King. Yeah, he must have been Dream King when he spelled that. So he hired two full-time personal bartenders. When they were handing out brains, the frauditor thought they said train, so he went to the depot so they wouldn't miss it. Parson Shield is 49% off for Flamingo Kid Day. All right. King Stu said, good morning, all. That's up. Good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all he is. We might as well throw out a happy dance. Why not? It's Friday. All right. Okay. Olay, that's what I'm talking about. We got $2. $2 from Stephen Robinson. All right. Here's your happy dance. Let's go. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. Woo-wee. Today just keeps getting better and better and better and better. This is great. I need this because the rest of my day out working outside when it's 30 degrees. Let's see what the weather report officially is as of right now. Let me see. I know it's wind advisory. Oh, that's great. Oh man. See, I'm right by the lake. So when it gets windy, oh man, it gets windy. All right. Let's start with the AccuWeather forecast. All right. 38 right now. It's supposed to go down to 35. Great. High of 37. Rain turning into snow. Ugh. And tomorrow I'm not working. So Monday, check this out. Monday, it's supposed to be a high of 29. Oh, why? Why? Um, that's crazy. Oh, man. Anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday. Hey, Vilified Freedom, what's up? Great to see you. Mr. Thomas, good morning, Hez. Thanks for joining us last night on the R&R, and thanks again to David E. Persons, the Frauditor Comedy Show, for coming through yesterday. It was a good time yesterday. Yeah, that was a fun show last night. Oh, man. I've had it with this weather. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's nuts. Like I said, 2 days ago, it was almost 60 degrees. It was over 60. It hit 61, I think. So I'm working outside in my t-shirt. I'm having fun. And then yesterday morning, it was beautiful. And then as the day went on, it started getting colder and colder and colder. Right now, it's in the 30s. It's supposed to snow this afternoon. I'm going to be outside getting snowed on. Everyone's going to be sick. It's going to be terrible. Ugh, not fun. So that's what I'm figuring is probably what's going to happen. I'm going to end up spending my weekend sick. Ugh, not fun. Oh, well. Anyway, guys, it is a song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it not knowing what it was, and they'll keep on singing it forever just because. Kim Blandino's in court again. Oh, this guy. So, shouldn't they? Oh, yeah. And that's another thing before I even get into it. Yesterday, the Chicago Bears announced they're moving to Indiana. I don't like that. All right, go eat your breakfast. Have fun. Yeah, it's depressing. The Bears have been around for over 100 years. Oh man, yeah, they're moving to Indiana because they've been working on a deal with the city for a few years now, and I guess like they didn't release the actual numbers, but I guess it was something to the extent of um like if the Bears stay in Chicago, their property tax bill will be like 250 million a year. And Indiana told them if they came there, their property tax bill would be $8 million a year. So which would you pick? Blizzard Dance and Zap has ha 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 from Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill.
Yeah, that's right. We want to make Hez have a blizzard, man. That's right. So we're going to give him the ultimate blizzard dance to make sure that it snows super bad and he freezes and catches the flu and he's out with a fever. Yeah, baby. Here you go. Hezokuai fever. Let's hit it, guys. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Yeah, I'm kicking my feet. It's such a good treat to see me dancing and making it snow on Hezokuai, don't you know? And then I'm going to tasify you, Hez. I'm going to go hit the button right now.
Don't you hit that button, boy. Come on, man. He's going to get fired. Or I'll just lock him up in his box. Yeah, he likes to put the baby in the box all the time. Wait, no, come on. No, don't do it, man. Come on. No, I don't want it. It hurts. Oh, no. Ow, stop it. It hurts. Anyway, thank you, Uncle Artie. Ohio went through this with the Browns in Baltimore. Yeah. Hey, no zap, no dance, just support. All right, thank you so much. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, Vilified, thank you so much for the $5. The Dallas Cowboys play in a suburb of Fort Worth. The headquarters not counting, not in Dallas anymore. Well, yeah, I know teams move all the time, and even the Bears. Like, technically, they haven't been in Soldier Field the whole time. They used to play in Wrigley Field. So, but I mean, that's across the town, not on the other side of the lake. It's kind of I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. At least, hey, you know what? Maybe at least during the initial move, there'll be an opening because when I was a kid, my parents always had season passes to all the Bears games. Then when they remodeled Soldier Field, we were able to go to all the games all the time while they were remodeling. And that was great. And then they went back there. And then after the remodel, the prices skyrocketed and we got priced out. And like it became impossible to get season passes because nobody was trying to sell their season passes to the Bears. There's no way. So maybe that'll be the bright side of this. Maybe like when they leave, people aren't going to want to go to Indiana for every game, are going to put up their season passes, and maybe it'll actually be possible to get tickets. So, why not? So anyway, back to this idiot. So Blandino, I don't even know if I want to play this because it's just the Blandino saga is so insane at this point. So he's back in court again, playing the same games he's always been playing, being a vexatious litigant. So apparently, because he's got like so many different legal battles going on right now, I can't even keep up. But apparently, this specifically from, I think this was just yesterday. When did this happen? The 18th, so 2 days ago. So apparently, this had something to do with he had paperwork to drop off to the court on one of his other cases. So he was waiting outside the courthouse before they even opened. And the second someone came up to unlock the doors, he like shoved himself shoved past the person into the door. So then that person decided to press charges on him for shoving them out of the way. Again, this is all the accusations and this and that. This is like the first hearing, whatever, just to take a plea or whatever. I don't know. He's got so much stuff going on. I can't even keep up with what's what anymore. That's why I'm saying this is a lot of conjecture and stuff, and I don't even know what's going on, but this is apparently what was going on. So what does he do? Well, it's Kim Blandino. So does he come up and say, do you understand the charges? Yes. Do you plead guilty or not guilty? Guilty, not guilty, whatever. Do you want a lawyer? No, I want to represent myself. Does he do that? No. What does he do? Hello, are you Kim Blandino? Well, you need to recuse yourself, Judge, because all the judges have ever been before me have recused themselves, and you're one of them. So you need to recuse yourself, and I need to. And he's just. How long is this video? 21 minutes of him doing what he does. Let's see. Maybe I'll let it go for a couple minutes just so that you can see that after all of this and prison time and everything, or jail time, everything that Blandino's been through, he hasn't learned a ding dong dang dang thing. Oh, man. No! I am not going to become a Packers fan. It's not happening, dang nabbit. No way. Anyway, I'm not going to make you sit through this whole thing, but I want to watch at least a couple minutes of it so you can see how much Blandino has learned over the years or hasn't learned, and how he's still, after all these years, still playing the same stupid games. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women, children of all ages, Kim Blandino. Ah, crap, what happened? How did it? Tag nabbit, sandwich sauce.
Okay, so I tell you, sir, I'm going to tell you once. I talk first, you talk next, okay? Good afternoon, Mr. Blandino.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Artie said, I don't want to look at Blandino. I want to watch Hez get zapped. But that's not going to happen because I'm tired of Uncle Artie getting me zapped. So I'm going to zap Uncle Artie. Woo-hoo. All right. That'll teach you. Trying to give me a hard time. I love it. You want some more abuse? Here, look at this.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Sorry, you were here. Hold on, sir. Let me start. Okay. You were here for arraignment. I did review the jobs from your time in front of Judge Walker last week. So it appears he made you aware of the matter. You confirmed that you received a copy of the citation. Is that correct?
No, I did not.
Okay. I saw you hold it up on the jack. So did
But
you
that's, it's a fraudulent document. They altered the document. I need to look at the file.
So,
But
Mr.
first,
Blandino,
would you
I'm
let
going
me-
to stop you right now. Okay.
First,
So
would you let
I
me enter
talk,
my
sir.
terms?
I'm going to tell you once. I talk first. You talk next. Okay. We're going to just set a tone of decorum here so that we can have a successful
We need
conversation.
also to make a record, Judge.
We will, when not when I'm talking, okay?
All right.
So I talk first. So did you receive a copy of this citation? Because I saw you pulled it up in the JAPS video from last week. And I know you might not agree with its authenticity or have issues with it, but did you in fact receive a copy?
This is the NCR citation I got. They altered this document.
So based on that, city, are you seeking?
Yes,
Did you fill out the public attorney paperwork for me, Mr. Blandino?
No, well, I did. I left that at home, but I'm not going to follow through with that. I've got,
Okay, so do you plan to fill out public attorney paperwork? Do you plan to hire an attorney or do you plan to represent yourself?
what I plan to do, if everything gets squared away, is it my time to make a record now?
I want you to ask my questions first, and then I'm happy to give you time to make whatever recommendation. So do you plan to fill out the public attorney paperwork, hire your own attorney, or represent yourself?
I plan to represent myself and ask for standby counsel.
Okay, then I need you to fill out a copy of the Frauditor canvas, which I believe we attempted to give you this afternoon. So did you fill that out for me, Mr. Blandino?
I'm sorry?
Did you fill out the Frauditor canvas that I marshaled
No, I
behind
did
you?
not.
Okay, then we're gonna go off record. I'm gonna have you fill that out, and then we'll talk about it in a few moments. Treasurer, 5447, I'm in receipt of your Frauditor canvas. So.
I'm sorry, you're talking to me? I can't hear you.
Mr. Blandino, come on up to the podium, please.
I couldn't hear you there, Judge.
Okay. I'm in receipt of your Frauditor canvas. And it looks like based on your answers, although you didn't sign it, I know you filled it out. So based on that, I will appoint you to represent yourself. I'll grant your Frauditor request. Just as a point of clarification, as I went over before you filled this out, when we took a brief recess, if you represent yourself and you want standby counsel, that's fine. You just have to bring your own attorney. I'm not going to appoint the public attorney to represent you unless you choose for them to fill out the paperwork and for us to go through that analysis. So would you like to fill out the public attorney paperwork, or would you like to just represent yourself and bring your own attorney as standby counsel?
Well, see, Judge, I've got, it seems like you're really trying to bully me here, and it's not appreciated. I know you have some deep-seated antagonism toward me because you prosecuted me before.
I'm going to stop you right there, Mr. Blandino.
Yeah.
I've never prosecuted you before, okay?
I've got the court documents.
What's the case number that you are alleging I prosecuted you under?
You were in the prosecution, and I don't have the case number in front of me. My printer went out, and I don't have it. I got a bunch of gibberish on the thing. I barely printed out this notice and demand, and I had filed to see all the lines there. My backup printer went bad,
Okay.
and so
If
it's
you
all
want to
good.
provide me in the future with a case number where you believe I was the prosecutor who prosecuted.
No, it's not a question of
Hold on,
belief.
sir.
It
I told
was.
you before, when I talk, you don't talk, and when you talk, I won't interrupt you, okay? Just so we can make it clear record. If you have a case number that you can provide to me, I would be happy to review it. I have never prosecuted you on the cases that I can think of that you've had in the city of Las Vegas, either in my time as a city attorney or in the appellate division, so I don't believe
You
there's
didn't go to
nothing.
trial, but you were the prosecutor, and it's got your name clearly listed on the documents on the portal.
And again, sir, hold on, I'm happy to review it if you provide me with the case number. As it stands right now, I don't believe I have any reason to recuse off the case, and I'm not going to do so if that is your request, because I've never done that in regards to participating in a trial against you being the prosecutor, like Judge Walker had, okay? So again, back to my prior question, would you like to be approved to represent yourself and bring your own attorney, or would
Judge, you are not letting me make a record. I am here by
Mr.
special appearance.
We are not
only.
gonna do this, sir. We're
You're
not
not
gonna
gonna
do
do
this.
what? No, you're not gonna let me make a record?
There's certain things we have to get through.
Judge, I'm gonna file a motion to disqualify you. Are you assigned to this case?
Mr. Blandino, I'm
Did you assign
one
yourself to
last
this case?
I'm gonna tell you one last time that when you were in my courtroom, I'm happy to listen to you and for us to have a conversation, but it has to maintain a respectful tone. If you're going to raise your voice at me or be disrespectful, our conversation is gonna end. So would you like to take a moment, or would you like to keep talking?
Is it my turn to talk?
You're gonna answer the questions I have, sir, so that we can get through this arraignment process. Would you like to take a moment, or can you proceed without raising your voice?
I wasn't aware that I was raising my voice. I'm using my normal voice, Judge.
No, sir, you just yelled at me, and I'm not gonna allow that in my courtroom, okay? So let that be an admonishment to you. Let's go back to the original question. Would you like to represent yourself and bring in your own attorney, or would you like to fill out the public attorney paperwork?
In order to answer that question, I need to know if the prosecution is seeking jail time.
And Miss, I believe Liz was here prior, and she stated yes.
You are seeking jail time.
Correct, City? Either suspended or actual. I don't participate in the negotiation at this point, but are you seeking actual or suspended jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So the
same-
maximum penalty is on this charge?
A maximum penalty for misdemeanor in custody is 180 days. Okay, and we're talking in custody.
If it's allegedly the charge is battery, are you aware of that?
I am.
So that's 180 days maximum penalty?
If we're talking in custody, yes, sir.
So that's 6 months.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now that I know the jeopardy I'm under and that the prosecution is seeking jail time, then under all the case law that I've seen, I'm entitled to represent myself and have standby counsel appointed at no expense to me. I will be filing, if you allow me, I will file an IFP under seal. I've had death threats because of these last court appearances. I had somebody that made death threats to me, and I need to file an informal pauperous status application, pauperous status application under seal.
Okay.
And so, but the thing is, I'm here by special appearance only. I need to make that clear. I've asked to look at the file, you denied it. I've told you that there's been documents that have been altered on these
Just for
originals.
clarification, I haven't denied any requests you've made thus far. We're
Okay.
just trying to get through the first couple questions, Mr. Blandino. It's the same questions I ask everyone that come before me, okay? So you and I believe, are talking a bit in semantics right now. I know you filled out the Beretta. I know you want to represent yourself. In order to appoint the public attorney by our municipal court policy, you have to fill out the public attorney paperwork. If you want me to keep that information confidential, which we always do, the only person who receives that information is the public attorney herself. I'm happy to do that so that you don't have to go out and file your own informal papyrus under seal. But in order to make that analysis to appoint her and then get to the point of the conversation where we allow you to represent yourself and make her stand by, I need you to fill out the public attorney paperwork because it's what everybody who wants the public attorney to be appointed does in municipal law. So would you like to take a moment to fill that out or no?
Well, the way you put it that way, there's still some questions that arise. First, I'm not everybody, I'm nobody. You said everybody does it. I just pointed out to Thompson that second question on the phoretic canvas, nobody's ever questioned it before. but nobody hears here questioning it now. It says, how far did you go in school, yes or no? What kind of question is that? How do you answer that
You
question?
know what, that's a good catch, and it got sent to our supervisor, and she's in the process of changing it, so thank you.
So you realize that this form is incompetent
No,
as
sir, I'm not gonna make that finding, and I don't wanna go back and forth, I just want you to answer my simple questions that I'm trying to pose to you so we can get through the agreement process, okay?
That's the
Would you
problem.
like-
That's
Would you like to fill out the public attorney paperwork so that we can talk about whether or not you qualify for the public attorney services? Then we can go down this whole road that we're talking about on whether or not she's standby or she represents you or how you'd like to proceed. But the steps,
I
and I
can fill
don't.
that form out. You want me to fill it out right now? But
If
there's
you would
another-
like her to be considered to be appointed to your case, then yes, sir, you have to fill it out. Okay, so would you like me to trail your case for a minute while you do that?
All right. So let's get into it real quick. So first of all, excuse me. Oh my goodness. This guy spends more time in court than anybody. It's insane how much this guy's in court. He should know everything, have it all memorized by now. Easy. Not even trying. But it's like he's either that stupid or he knows better, but he just does it on purpose. But it's like listening to him is so frustrating sometimes. Well, all the time. But this is why when he first came to our radar through Law Talk with Mike was when he thought that this guy was a soft-sit. And then he interviewed him and found out that he's not a soft-sit, he's just nuts. But like you listen to his arguments and you could see how you would think this guy's a sovereign citizen, because what is the sovereign citizen technique of court? What is their actual game that they play in court? It's really very simple. It's like, okay, say for example, you're talking about a stop sign, right? Did you blow the stop sign or a stop light? Did you go through a red light? Yes or no? Well, wait a minute. What about UCC W-PR-DRLML 7246193 DOT 4821? Did you go through the red light? Yes or no? Oh, well, technically I have a right to travel under the Constitution. Okay. Did you go through? They won't just answer the basic question of whether or not they did what they're being accused of. They won't admit or deny that they did it or that they didn't do it. They'll just argue everything else. Blandino. Okay, we just need you to please let us know if you want a lawyer and then plead either guilty or not guilty. So what are we, 9 minutes into it? And they already took a break so he could fill out some paperwork and come back? Do you want a lawyer? Yes. Do you want a lawyer or do you want to represent? No. And all this. It's like, well, we need to do this, Your Honor. We need to do that. We haven't even gotten past, do you want a lawyer or not yet? What are you talking about? Ah! Oh, this guy is so frustrating. Oh, Kim Blandino. Oh, man. Let's see what else he's got to say. You know what it is? It's like every time Blandino's in court, it's like a train wreck. And it's like, I hate listening to him. I hate watching him. And yet I can't look away. It's like, because he's always going to out stupid himself and he'll never let you down. You're looking for, let's see, what's the next dumb thing? Is he going to say something dumb? Yep, there it is. Oh, man. He's just playing games. Well, that's just it. That's why he was originally, considered a vexatious litigant. Because he's always trying to get judges to recuse themselves, or he's always trying to disqualify the judge. And he went through literally every judge in Nevada. Not literally, but you know what I mean. When he was doing his court cases before, he went from judge to judge to judge to judge until it was like, what are you going to make the rounds again of all the same judges? Ah. Oh, Kim.
You know, I had it at home, and I don't know if I have a copy of it here. My printer messed up, so I had to copy and rescan stuff.
We have plenty of copies. Again, it's something we have to do. As you know, the Supreme Court gives us outlines that we have to abide by in reference to whether or not people qualify. So I request that information of everyone who is requesting the services of the.
But if I may, Judge, the order by Judge Walker, a written order, I demanded a written order, and he agreed to that request or that demand. He said it was being transferred here for calendaring. My understanding was, despite what any preform, postcards or things might say, which, I'm under threat of warrant if I didn't come here. I was under threat of warrant if I didn't go a week ago to Matthew Walker's courtroom. And he said this is for calendaring. He says it's up to you whether you were going to assign somebody at random or assign yourself. So the first order of business, you come up in here and you say we're doing an arraignment. I don't even know if you've assigned yourself to the case. Am I to understand that you've assigned yourself to this case?
Yes, sir.
And you did not, why did you not do it randomly? Why wasn't it not randomly reassigned?
Because recusals go to the chief judge.
I'm sorry?
So a recusal goes to the chief judge, and I am the chief judge. So it came to me. If I had something that would require me to recuse off of this case, I would then randomly reassign it, but I don't believe that I do, so I will keep this case.
Well, then in that case, because I have, according to NRS 1.230, 1.235, once you now say you have assigned yourself to the case, I have 10 days in order to file a motion to disqualify, and because of the deep-seated antagonism that has been carried over from some 10 years ago when we met, had conversations in the hallway, and you expressed some deep-seated antagonism toward my religious beliefs and practices.
No, sir, I'm gonna stop you there. I have never done that. I respectfully disagree. So unless, again, you're able to provide me with specific instances, that's cases where I prosecuted you or other.
This is what I'm talking about. What did I just say? It's it's actually kind of cool because, like, I just said a minute ago, I'm like, this guy, he's been through like every judge in Nevada and tried to recuse them or get them to recuse themselves or going against them or disqualifying them. And then I stopped and I'm like, well, no, he didn't go through literally every judge. And then I go right back into it and he's like, and I talked to you in the hallway 10 years ago, so you have to recuse yourself. I'm like, he is. There's no judge. Every judge he goes in front of, oh, yeah, I know you. You need to get out of here. You know me. You've seen me before. You saw me walking down the street once. Your brother lives in the same neighborhood as my uncle, sister's cousin's best friend's nephew's neighbor. You're too biased. It's like, and he always uses this religious thing. For those of you who don't know Kim Blandino, there was this whole big hubbubaloo. And Beef, it's kind of still going on because he's got 180 cases all at the same time. Because he like took a crayon and a piece of paper and made himself a passport from the Hebrew Israelites or whatever it was. Like he's not a citizen of America. He's a citizen of Israel, but not the country Israel or whatever, the Israeli Hebrew National. I don't know. Hebrew National's a hot dog brand. Anyway, it's like that's his big beef is because they won't accept his fake ID where he's declaring himself citizen of a place that the place that he's talking about isn't a real physical location. You guys are biased against me because of my religion. Like, no, we're not biased at all. You live in wherever he lives, the state he lives in. No, I don't. I just reside there. This was one of his big arguments in one of his previous cases. No, I don't live there. I just reside there. I live in the universe. Like, yeah, we all do, idiot. But so now she has to recuse herself because she is shown at some point in the past something against his religion, which in his mind probably means that at some point she didn't accept one of his fake documents. Oh, that means you're biased against me because you won't accept my nonsense. Well, she's asking him for specific examples, so let's see if he actually can give any.
Things and listen, Mr. Blandino, you're welcome to file whatever you'd like.
It will be a motion.
But we are going to go through the arraignment today.
It
So
will
let's
be
go
an
back to
motion.
the first question that I've been trying to get an answer from you for. Would you like to fill out the public attorney paperwork today so we can go through the analysis of
I
whether
will.
or not they're appointed?
I will fill that out if you like, but I'm just telling you that it's
Sir,
under
it's
special
your
appearance.
question. Would you like to fill out that paperwork today so that I can go through the analysis of whether or not to appoint the public attorney?
I did say yes.
Okay, have a seat for me, fill it out, and let me know
But
when
I
it's
still
done.
need,
okay?
I'm still needing to
Have a
make a
seat for
record.
me, Mr. Blandino. We're going to get through the initial steps of the arraignment before we let you make a record.
I'm
So
fine.
please have a seat.
I'm asking
You
for,
go through.
let me ask for my
Sir, I'm
continuance.
not gonna tell you again. Please have a seat, fill out the public attorney
Judge.
paperwork, and we will go through the analysis.
I object, Judge.
Thank
You're
you,
trying to
Mr.
bully me,
Blandino.
Judge. You're trying to bully me, Judge. This, I
Let's
object.
go in, sir.
I
Have a
object.
seat, fill out the paperwork.
The declaration does not apply. I'm gonna have to make up my own form and get it to the court.
Based on the information that you provided, and the fact, again, are outlined by the Supreme Court, the public attorney is appointed. We can go through the analysis with the public attorney present on what you would like to do in reference to whether or not you'd like them to be standby and you predominantly like to represent yourself. As I said earlier, I am Rashida Beretta, so procedurally from the arraignment, we have touched all bases. You said you wanted to make a record, so please go ahead, Mr. Blandino.
All right, and it may take some time. You're here under NRS 5.021. You're the chief judge. That's the statute that governs what the chief judge's duties are. I've got something that I need to file in open court that I tried to file, told you had computer problems or printer problems, which it did. You had all these different lines in there. I couldn't pull out. I even used my backup, both my backup printer and my main printer, putting these lines on there and then giving me all kinds of blank pages with lines, okay? I'm here by special appearance, so I want to make that absolutely clear. The judge's order, Judge Walker's order, he disqualified himself. This was supposed to be for calendaring today. So you're trying to jump over some procedural hoops, some due process. You know, shortcuts are fine. I understand. You got an assembly line going. You're like Laverne and Shirley here, but sometimes a bottle cap doesn't get put on the bottle. You've given me inadequate forms that apparently for some time, this looks like it's issued 9/21/22. And for the record, if it wasn't caught before, how far did you go in school? Yes or no? That's not a yes or no question. This form is clearly flawed and it should not be going forward. This is question 17. You know the elements of these crimes, what the elements of these crimes are, and then in parentheses, ask the defendant to explain what he thinks the elements of the crime are. This is stage direction to the court in which they're supposed to be asking these questions. I believe it's Nevada Supreme Court Rule 251 or 252 that requires a phoretic canvass whenever there's any threat of jailing, which there is clearly in this case. The city has admitted to that, but
And
they
for the
want
record,
jail.
Mr. Landino, I read through your phoretic canvas myself. And so I am making it as a judicial officer, having read both page 1 and 2 that you confirmed you filled out based on the information provided, that based on Ferretta, you are competent and able to represent yourself. Okay, so that's the court's
Well-
finding in regards to that.
Well, the
So
standard
What
is,
else would you like to talk about today,
well, the
sir?
standard is actually voluntarily and freely given, and that's the standard, not
I didn't know I was muted, dagnabbit. Anyway, I'm going to show the John Legato video next because we could end the show on that, and that'll be good. Something exciting to wake us up and get us ready for our Friday. But just my last comment on this, like, Latino. So this is exactly this right here. The way that just now before I stop, there's a perfect example of why this guy is so insufferable. Do you want to represent yourself? Yes. You filled out the Frauditor form, so I can make a determination whether or not you're competent to represent yourself. The court decides, yes, you're competent. Now, wait a minute, Your Honor. Wait a minute. Oh, you got a problem with us? It's like they rule against him. Of course, he's got a problem with that. They rule for him. He's got a problem with that, too. No matter what you do, he's going to complain about it for 45 minutes. Your Honor, I plead not guilty. All right, the court finds you not guilty. Wait a minute, Your Honor, wait a minute. But what about this? Whatever, dude. Have fun with that. All right, let's go ahead and check out this John Legato video. I've heard a couple people talk about it already. It just came out about an hour, less than an hour ago. So let's check it out, see what this is all about. All right.
Hey, bro.
Ever heard of the First Amendment? I can say whatever I want and you can't do shit about it.
Stop that music. I'm in a public place. I can film whatever I can see. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime.
Welcome to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato.
Joe, why did you have a seatbelt on back there? Just forget to put it on?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm wearing my seatbelt.
You didn't have it on a while ago. I was in the median when you came by and you didn't have it on.
All right.
You get your license on you?
I mean, I do, but I'm not technically driving, you know? I'm traveling.
Okay, what we got here is the classic sovereign citizen argument of traveling versus driving. Now, just for the record and your information, although they use this defense every day in the United States, it has never been upheld in a court of law.
Oh, for a lawful order to be submitted, it had to be a crime being committed. There was no crime being committed. Like I stated before, I was traveling in my automobile, my private conveyance. I was not driving. I am not a driver or an employee like Uber or someone that's transporting goods or property. I'm not a driver. I was traveling from point A to point B. My automobile I had an issue with my automobile. It was stored. I was taking it to get it serviced. I was traveling there. I didn't commit any crime.
I'm traveling, and I don't think not wearing a seatbelt is a crime.
It's an infraction.
Well, that's kind of like for commercial drivers.
No,
you know?
it's not. You have to wear your seatbelt.
I'm just a man traveling.
Okay. Don't go nowhere.
I wonder what he's gonna say. He's probably bringing me a ticket. Fucking stupid printout fucking tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knows my name through the plates. So.
Oh, it comes back.
I don't know, this is the first time I've ever done this shit. Fucked with him.
So if he asks you to sign it, you're going to sign it with?
Yeah, I'll reserve my rights. But that's the thing about North Carolina. They give you those printouts where you don't sign it. They're just like, here. And it's not even a contract.
Well, he's complaining about another technicality that doesn't exist. In North Carolina, you don't have to sign the ticket. So our sovereign citizen sees this as a loophole since signing the ticket may equal a legal contract.
A sovereign is an individual that interprets the Constitution of the United States differently. Sovereigns believe essentially that the United States government is not a legitimate government, but is a corporation. So they will not have a driver's license, a vehicle registration, an insurance card, or anything in which there is some type of implicit contract, verbal or nonverbal contract, in which the United States government can hold sway over them.
And it's not even a contract. Stupid ass seatbelt bullshit. How much was that shit? Like 150 fucking dollars? 180 fucking dollars. Fuck that shit.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
You can be placed on arrest for failing to produce your ID, right?
That's not a law either.
It is.
No, that's not a law. If I only have to produce ID if I'm committing a crime. I haven't committed a crime. I'm not harming it. I'm not harming anyone. I'm just traveling. I'm not harming anyone, and you're trying to charge me $180.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go back to my car.
I mean, I'll take the ticket if you want to give me the ticket.
Produce your ID.
Okay. I mean, I'm not consenting to driving. I'm just saying, but I'll give you my ID just so I ain't trying to be threatened with arrest when I've committed no crime. I've done nothing wrong. I don't know if you've ever heard the United States Constitution, but that's there to stop people from being harassed, you know?
I appreciate your cooperation.
We'll get back to the seatbelt issue in a minute, but let's prove our point that when our sovereign citizens take these traffic infractions to court, they never, as in ever, prevail.
Let me explain to you the rules here in the court. Let me explain to you the rules of the court, sir.
I'm not here to take part in fraud. Not at all.
Judge Spells warns Matthews that by continuing to interrupt her, he's pushing his luck with the court.
You can be found in contempt if you continue to interrupt me. We'll proceed with trial with you at abstention, sir, and we're going to find you in contempt. What I'm going to do is give you.
That's the record. The court is coercing
You're interrupting the proceedings of the court, sir, and it is direct contempt. It is direct contempt, and we're going to take you into custody, sir. We will give you a hearing, and we'll have the hearing. We will find counsel for you.
As deputies close in on Matthews, tensions reach a boiling point.
Don't touch me. 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 I'm not. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Next, we go to St. Joseph County, Michigan for a pretrial hearing. The defendant is Samuel Perdue, who also goes by the name Samir Siraj Maro-Bey. He's charged with driving with a suspended license and contempt of court. The judge hearing the case over Zoom is Jeffrey Middleton.
There are currently 3 separate warrants for your arrest for failing to appear, but you're here now.
Perdue's troubles began a year earlier when he received his first charge of driving with a suspended license. About a month later, he picked up another violation. That's when he first appeared before the judge to enter a plea.
Mr. Perdue, you got another ticket for driving with a suspended license. Second offense, that's a misdemeanor punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of up to $1,000. You're also charged with speeding. I'm assuming you're going to plead not guilty to both of those?
No, of course not. I'm innocent, and my name is not Mr. Perdue, so I would appreciate if you didn't call me Mr. Perdue.
Perdue considers himself a sovereign citizen, someone native to the land who is not beholden to all U.S. laws. Judge Middleton is familiar with this defense, but did not give Perdue much latitude.
Yeah, you're from some alternate universe where you don't have to obey the laws of
No,
the
you don't respect the law, sir. Your commercial mercenaries continue to pull me over, and they won't leave me alone.
Well, stop driving. At least stay out of
I don't drive. I travel.
All right. Traveling is one thing. Driving is another. You can travel all you want.
They won't let me travel on my own land. You're violating the law, and you know it.
Well, one of us is. I'm just telling you, if you continue to keep driving on some cockamamie thing.
Sovereign citizens often try to make a distinction between driving and traveling.
once again, these sovereign citizen trials occur every day in America, and you would think with the internet and all that word would get out that no, not one sovereign citizen has ever won their argument of the driving versus traveling. I mean, you'd think that, wouldn't you?
All this over a seatbelt. Which is my word against his, because he has no proof that I wasn't wearing a seatbelt. I had a seatbelt on when he walked up. All this wasted time and money over a seatbelt. This is ridiculous, man. 3 cop cars now. I think, yeah, 3 of them. Over just me because I'm like, dude, I'm not driving. Why do you just hand someone a contract that they don't sign?
It's not a contract.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's a contract. If I take that from you, I'm contracting
So
you.
you have to take a citation.
I would rather not contract with you.
You have to take a citation.
You know, it would save us a lot of time.
What you want to do with it after when you get finished with this stop, that's up to you, but you have to take the citation in your possession. It assures me that you know your court date up here.
What's the law that says I have to take that?
You have to take a citation.
Why do I have to? I haven't committed any crimes. You do understand that driving is a commercial term, right? $180. $180. What's the court date?
Probably in 2 months from now.
Trooper D. Lucido. Number 1605. Tyrant ass mother.
One of the most common questions I get asked is, what's the deal with these sovereign citizen videos? Do these guys ever win in court? Citing the Constitution, Supreme Court cases, and a plethora of other sources, sovereign citizens believe that they are not required to have driver's license, license plates, vehicle registration, or to stop at border or sobriety checkpoints. That so-called sovereign citizens are individuals who believe they're not subject to court's jurisdiction and that courts have summarily rejected their legal theories as frivolous. That court also cites another federal circuit, United States versus Benabe, 7th Circuit 2011, which describes the conduct of a sovereign citizen and collects cases from around the country rejecting the group's claims as frivolous and recommending that sovereign citizen arguments be rejected summarily.
The John Legato Show is produced right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Please like, share, and encourage your friends to subscribe. Semper Fidelis.
All right. Round of applause. Round of applause, of course, for the one and only. My throat. Anyway, clap. John Legato, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what happened there. My coffee's over there. Anyway, dag nabbit. Thank you for joining me. It's Friday. Oh, I'm still, even though it's the last day of the week, which is great, wonderful, and I'm happy for the weekend. It's so cold right now. It's supposed to be so bad. I'm not looking forward to today at all. Might even snow. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Hey, we got $5 from Stephen Robinson. Ray said she couldn't be here this morning, but she left a gift for Voodoo. Zap, zap.
Oh, no, come on, man. That broad's always giving me a hard time. Come on, man. I don't like it not too much at all. What are you doing? Yeah. Crap.
Yes. Come on, let's go. There it is. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. And like I always say, at the end of the day, yeah.